Hey, shalom, shalom. First off, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the house of David, which is the elect, the men, women, and children that are predestined to receive salvation and to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of Israel. Just want to touch on some, quick news, prophecy and update. As we continue to hasten the coming of the day of the Lord. All right, we are seeing all these things that are going, that's showing forth the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, so I just want to touch on a few things, Lord willing, just bring it out and it be edifying, uplifting, comforting unto the elect, given the times that we're in and, being the watchman of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, so that we know, it's high time to wake up out of sleep. While the majority of this world, they're trying to get into this, so-called holiday, holiday spirit. But even as we're entering into this time, a lot of things that people are accustomed to and a lot of things that people, use in order to get into this so-called holiday spirit is failing them. All right. So, for instance, the whole, Thanksgiving, all right, which deals with, eating and, buying food and making, big, dinners. Well, a lot of people are feeling that pinch in their pocket. Okay. I even have, family members that, celebrate and they was complaining to me about how the prices for certain foods have gone up, 50%, 60%, year over year. So let me read this. This is coming from Fox News. It says Biden repeats, quote, "America is back" message on most expensive Thanksgiving in history. All right. And that's this devil, imagining a vain thing. All right. Saying that America is back. As the Lord said, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they have to use this rhetoric to continuously, state these things. But the words that they're saying is not lining up to what is actually being experienced by these, in America. That's why they have to continuously use these lies. All right. These deceiving words to try to, use that enchantment, that soothsaying, upon the people. But when it comes to the actual things that are happening and the actual effects that people are experiencing, nobody's buying what he's selling, which is ultimately why, they're saying that his ratings is at an all-time low. So I'm going to read it. It says, President Biden declared America is back in a phone call Thursday to Today Show co-host Al Roker during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Roker, broadcasting live from the parade, asked the president, "What's your message to the American folks on this day?" Biden responded, "My message is, after 2 years, you're back. America's back. There's nothing we're unable to overcome." Hey, and the scriptures tells you that what? The pride of his heart has deceived him. All right? The pride of Esau's heart is truly deceiving him. And even though, we know that this supply chain crisis is orchestrated, all right, and these things that the elites, the rulers of the darkness of this world is doing, all right, you still have their puppets like Biden, like Nancy Pelosi, like Chuck Schumer, all right, so on and so forth, that say these things as if they're trying to actually bring forth a better society, when everything they're doing and everything that is being done is showing the complete opposite. But yet you still have the zombies. All right. You still have the people that are blinded. OK, as the scripture says, the God of this world has blinded them. Right. So you still have the mass majority of people that either they're completely blinded or they're willfully ignorant. All right. And they want to believe a lie, as the scripture says in 2 Thessalonians. All right. A lot of people, especially our people, Israel's Sodom's children, they want to believe a lie. OK, they want to believe that, things are going to get better. But here it is. You got a whole new variant that they just raised to the highest level, or a variant of concern. And now they're talking about things being restricted and locked down again. Okay, even though the mass majority of these countries, the people have taken the juice, you still got people are you still got these countries that are experiencing these upticks in the the penny, right? So reading on, it says, thank you so he says what? It says Biden message, your message my message is, after 2 years you're back. There's nothing we're unable to overcome, Al, and you're one of the reasons for that. Reading on, you're always up and moving. The iconic parade returned to its pre-pandemic form on Thursday after being modified last year and nixing the audience. Thank you so much, Roker told the president. Santa is coming. Hey, man, and that just goes, once again, it goes to show you how foolish these people are, man. It says, I'm waiting for Santa, Biden replied. The Bidens are spending, all right, so the Bidens are spending their Thanksgiving holiday at a private equity billionaire's compound in Nantucket, Massachusetts, prompting Republicans to slam him as out of the touch this week as inflation soars to a 30-year high. This year's classic Thanksgiving feast has jumped more than 14% from last year's average, according to the American Farm Bureau Federation annual Thanksgiving dinner cost survey. That's in the large part because of the cost of turkey is up nearly 24% from last year. The cost of chicken breast, meanwhile, has jumped 26% over the past year, according to the Labor Department. The industry has largely blamed the price spike on supply chain disruptions and high demand for food, particularly meat. That in addition to the highest gas prices in the U.S. has seen in 7 years, is making this year the most expensive Thanksgiving in the country's history. That's right. Okay. So everything is going up, inflation. All right. You had the Dollar Tree said that they're raising their prices to $1.25. Right. And they're keeping it there. So it's not even transitory. All right. All these different various industries are raising prices, man. But yet you still got people that are trying to act as if everything is regular. But that goes to show you, as the Lord said, as the scripture says, Salakia, here in the book of where is it? Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 19, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. All right. And that's our people. They're not mindful of the scourges that happened, this year, last year. All right. They're just trying to find a way to ride the wave of the plagues so that they can get back to their wickedness, man. They can get back to decking the halls and being, consumed with their banqueting and surfeiting and their folly. But these things are not going to go away, because as the scripture says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. All right. So these evils are only going to grow upon the earth, man. They're not going to go away. They're not going to get, easier. All right, and this is Ezekiel 21, verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son, even as a tree. So should we make mirth? All right, and we're living in the October, November, December is a time where these Babylonians, these followers of heathen customs, they make mirth, man. And talking about our people. They're making mirth when a sword is being sharpened, man. When famine is growing, when pestilence is growing, okay? When Esau's coming down with more and more wrath, they're making mirth. And they're making mirth within wickedness. See, we're rejoicing in the judgments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, but these people, our people, still to this day, all right, the vast majority of them, they make mirth in wicked and evil things. So what do you think that's going to make the Lord do? That's going to make his wrath come upon this place even harder, man. All right. So, I just wanted to do this real quick. Just want to bring that out. Lord willing, it's edifying unto the elect. Till next time, shalom.